Having flashbacks of a shoot, I hit a nigga up and fled.
Yo, what it do, YouTube? It's your boy, Lil 94, aka Lil 94, aka. We not ain't gonna get into all that, man. Today, man, I got a nice little cover 2 beater at the pistol formation. It's out of 2 formations, actually, why I could beat cover 2. But it's a nice formation in general. But before I get into the tip, man, today is it's Thursday football, man. It's Thursday football, first game of the season. You got the Chiefs versus Texans, man. Let me know in the comment section which team that you prefer to win, either Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs or Deshaun Watson and the Texans, man. Personally, my team is Jaguars, man. I ain't really going for either team, but the team I expect to win is more than likely the Chiefs. But I can see Deshaun Watson and the Texans pulling it out if they get all their P's and Q's in order. But none of that, man. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe. We're gonna get straight into the practice mode. Peace. Yo, what it do, YouTube? It's your boy down on 4 kilo, not a fool. But we in the practice mode now. And the first play I'm gonna come out is gonna be in a pistol strong. This pistol strong. I'm gonna break down the formation as a whole, but I just want to show you the cover 2 beater if that's what you came for. It's gonna be PA corner HB slip. We're gonna go against cover 2. I'll choose the nickel. A lot of people gonna come out like base defense of like a 3-4. But I'll choose the nickel. And all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna bubble square. I'm gonna put the fullback on the wheel, and I'm outlet R1. And the thing that's gonna beat cover 2 is his circle route. Until he played it just like that. But that circle route usually gets open in that little pocket of the defense right there. See right there, he gets open in that pocket, so you can throw that 99% of the time. Just wait for him to get behind like that corner, or if it's a linebacker right there, wait for him to get behind that linebacker. And you can even catch and run with that. You can possess and catch it. Just don't aggressive catch, because you'll probably get hit stick and drop the ball, or the ball goes up and you'll fumble. You know how bad it is. But yeah, that's the route that beats cover 2. But there's also a couple other routes that could beat other cover 2 as well. You also have this route that the running back is on. You just throw that outlet, and usually the fullback will give you blocking, but it's practice mode. So, but you can throw that RB route, and the fullback will give you blocking. Going to the outside. Just as that. Pick up a nice little 5-yard gain, probably a 20-yard gain. You never know. Also, you don't have to always put this left wide receiver on a bubble. You can put him on an in route, just in case your opponent is using in the middle of the field. Say he's using the middle of the field, he could go and play circle. All right, bet, I'm gonna throw it to square. You know what I mean? So that's other things you can look for. This formation is also pretty good against cover 3. Because that tight end route that's on the left side, that tight end route gets pretty good separation. So I'm gonna run against cover 3. So I'm gonna put the wide receiver on the bubble, same setup as the last play. Fullback on the wheel, right back on the outlet. And right here, you can see that tight end is getting nice separation on that left side. Right there, it took a minute for him to develop his route, but you gotta wait for it, you know what I mean? And also this running back gets wide open. Look at this. Wide open. That's an easy 5-yard gain. If he gets sticky with it, he can probably take it to the house, but that running back is wide open. And you can also put this wide receiver on the right. Say if you don't want to run that cover 2 beater, you know they're in cover 3, put him on the slant wide open over the middle of the field. So that's some more stuff. There's a couple of good runs out of the strong that I like. You got the stretch. Stretch is good run. This power O is pretty good. I'll go into this power O. Power O is really good. Like any formation where you have a pulling guard, that run is going to go crazy. And you can even flip it to the left side if you want to. Run it left or right. Like the run is really good. Strong power O in general is just really good. So another formation I like to go over is this pistol weak eye. It also has a nice cover 2 beater in it. This is the cover 2 beater that I used in my Broncos gameplay when he was running heavy cover 2. So I'm gonna run this against Y9 cover 2. And you can do a multitude of things. You can keep the play stopped, like you can run the play stop right here. As you can see, that circle route just burns him. Like it's a post route, so a post is usually gonna beat a cover 2. But but I specifically like this one because not all posts beat cover 2. Some of them are too skinny and I don't really get in between the safety and stuff like that. So that's a route that I throw. I throw it left, throw it on the left side so the safety don't get it. See right here, boom, throw it left, right there in the bread basket. But you can also change up this play a little bit. So something I probably like to do, I like to move in this tight end. And sometimes you can keep it on his route. Say if you think he's running man, this route could be man. Put him on a slant. You can put him on a zig. Put him on a drag. Or you can even put him on a hitch. So I like to put him in a hitch, especially if they're running heavy zone. And same with the pistol formation. I mean the pistol strong formation. I like to put that fullback on a wheel and R1 on an outlet route. And it basically does the same thing as it did for the strong play. Kind of create like a screen concept on that left side. Right there, I ain't get the best blocking, but it happens. Right here, you can hit square if you want to. You can hit that tight end route, say if they're running a cover 3. That tight end route gets pretty open against cover 3. Go back to the play. And this play also, I mean, pick the wrong play. But this formation also has some pretty good run plays in it. Like that HB zone that I'm going to show y'all after I show you against this cover 3 is pretty good. Yeah, that HB zone weak is pretty good. If you have like a Lamar or a running quarterback, Russell Wilson, somebody you can run his read option. It keeps him off balance and whatnot. You also run his triple options. Triple option is deadly. But I stick with the PA crossers in the HB zone in the slant split for now. Going back to PA crossers. Running against a cover 3. Let me just show you the setup. So I do. So I motion him over. I see the cornerback didn't follow him right away, so I know it's a zone. So I'm gonna just set up my zone concepts. Boom, right there. You can hit square. You can hit square right then and there, or you can wait and you can hit the running back out the backfield. Trying to get that screen. So all right, I see. Okay, it's cover 3. Bet. Hit the running back at the backfield right there. If you throw it early enough to the running back, like if you know that's the first read you want to make, you'll get that blocking animation. I kind of noticed that. Like if I hike, okay, I want to throw to the running back. I throw it right now, then I get a better block. Well, I ain't get it that time either. Practice mode, but usually you get a block animation from that tight end. I don't know why he's selling me right now. You can also put this tight. If you don't want to put him on a wheel, you can also put him on a option route. And if it's a zone, he's just gonna sit in that part of the zone. So I'll show you what that looks like. Bam, he just sits in that zone, but I'm gonna throw it to the tight end on that left side. So that's just a couple different ways you can set up the play. I really like the play. I feel like it's very versatile. It's very different. Ain't too much to say about that. You can also put this. You put this running back on the choice route, and if you want to keep fullback, you can put him on a streak, just in case nobody's over the middle of the field. Boom, right there, running back. You also have square open on the right side, so there's a lot of stuff in this play you can look at. Let me just show you the runs right quick, because you know when I run the ball, I'm gonna run for 200, 150, 200 every single time, and it's just simple runs like this, man. Go back to the weak guy. Show you how this HB strong. I'm just running against a random play. So basically, it's like a dive, but it's not. Like it's a dive, but I can take it to the outside. You can take dives to the outside, but y'all should know what I mean. Like you get that double team block first. I know it's Quentin Nelson, but you know what I mean, I get that with the Eagles. I get them with the Jaguars. You get that first double team block, and something like this, if I see they're already right there, like already in the box, I'm just automatically taking it to the outside, or take it off the butt of the tackle. And make sure to follow your blocks. Like don't automatically hit R2. See, like right there, if I would have automatically hit R2, I probably would have got hit by that guy that got blocked by my fullback. But make sure to just look at your blocks and go from there. Right there, safety just blew it up. But it keeps your opponent on his toes, because I can even motion this wide receiver off if I wanted to. Motion him in, but I'm still running the ball. You know what I mean? And right here we get a nice block. We get some nice blocking. But that's just something else that you can add to your arsenal. Slants is slants. If you know he's running heavy man coverage, I slam him to death. That's what I be doing personally. Slip screen, you can run the slip screen if you want to. Triple option is pretty nice. Like I said, if you have a running quarterback, them triple options and the read option keeps them definitely on their toes, especially if you haven't been running a lot. If it's like a third and 1, and like he got everybody in the box, or like a 4th and 1 or 4th and 2, he got everybody in the box. I'm calling a read option. You know what I mean? But it's your boy Hit on the Full. Appreciate y'all for rocking with me, man. If you're watching football tonight, man, I hope your team wins. And if you're playing fantasy football, I hope your fantasy football players take off your horse.
Would you?